getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Williams.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, the All-Star rosters have been announced, and Shea is officially in. I spoke with him about it happening so early in his career. He said it just reinforces that he's made the right decisions for him. And while it's been a roller coaster, guys, right now, Shea's enjoying the ride.
Huge moment for Shea. Thank you for that, David.
Well, you have to be happy that Shea was selected. He's earned it with his play. Any argument against this selection, it feels hollow to me.
And the starting group for the Spurs, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Ricky Rubio is out there with Derek White, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. And for the Clippers, the 2 stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Lou Williams out there with G, and it's Harrell in at the 5 spot.
The Spurs with the league's longest active playoff streak, 22 years and running. Not to mention 5 titles in that span. No wonder the Spurs are viewed as the league's model franchise.
And the Spurs start out with the ball.
Hey, watch Ricky, watch Ricky.
White with it.
I got ball. DeRozan.
Here's the teardrop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. Well, Steve, the Spurs are so well run. If they played in a top 5 market, they might be the most popular team in the NBA by now.
You know what, Kevin? They probably would, but this is the way this organization likes it. They like to be quiet and under the radar. They like to sustain success, and they like to build a great culture. At the same time, the small market is really a part of their culture.
And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White. Injuries pressing Derek White into a much bigger role in year 2. You know what, Smitty? He rose to the occasion.
You know, I love it.
Are you kidding me? The reverse windmill? He's got some serious nerve going to that finish.
Oh, he just couldn't help himself, could he, Greg? Huh? Had the space, has the hops, why not? The Spurs coming to this one following a loss to the Hornets. Here's Leonard. No good that time. Nice D from Aldridge. So it's Rubio bringing it up for San Antonio. He kicks it to Aldridge. White against Williams. DeRozan's shot is off.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And it's DeRozan missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And then G with the jam. All-star rosters were announced recently. A lot of fans, Greg, were delighted to see Che named to the team. A huge moment for him.
You have to be happy for Che making the All-Star team. I mean, he's earned it with his play, and this is just another feather in his cap. Wasn't an easy road to the NBA for him, but he is definitely one of the elite players in our league.
2 on the clock. Rubio misses.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens. And, boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach to get to the pass and the great hands on the catch.
Now, here's Rubio. 14 points from him the last game against Charlotte.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
To end the cold streak. Got a hand on it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Shakur, and then G with the jam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, G.
While most players can dominate with their scoring ability, he has done it with his passing. No doubt that he is the catalyst for this team on offense. And when players are cutting or moving to open space, he has found it.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 6. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Very few defenders in this league feel comfortable with DeRozan coming right at them on the drive like that.
And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, and it's G finishing it off.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you.
Rubio finds Aldridge. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Rubio. Cans it from downtown.
Interesting play call, working Rubio off ball for the jumper, giving the defense a little different look.
Kept alive, outside for George. Here is Shakur. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. For the 3. And it's White missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And here's Rubio. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. You know, for a while, Smitty, there was some talk of eliminating conferences altogether. But the East has begun to turn things around. It's starting to emerge again.
You know, Kevin, me and you have been around a long time. It's going to always flip-flop back and forth. It was the East and it was the West. And I think right now the East right now is turning that corner. In a couple of years, it'll probably be the dominant conference. I like the way it is. I don't want to see them eliminate conferences.
I agree. Good point. Leonard against White. No good on that one. Some solid defense there from G. Inside, and it's Leonard with the jam.
That's lit right there, courtesy of Kawhi's natural explosiveness.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Rubio right side. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Here's DeRozan. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way. Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Leonard the pass to Shakur. Steps back and shoots. That shot off, and San Antonio will go the other way with it. Pass to White. Now Rubio. Back to White. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Aldridge.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
First trip to the line for him here.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
That's good from Aldridge.
He's a big man you do not want to send to the line. LaMarcus is over 80% for his career.
Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Both shots good from the stripe.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Shakur. And Pirtle pulls it down. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's. Great, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point. When it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
Pass to Shakur. Shoots a three. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Rubio, the pass to Aldridge. Here's DeRozan. G with the rebound. G's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
I mean, those huge hands of Kawhi Leonard give him great control of the ball. Very sparing with his turnovers.
And for Kawhi, he never seems like he's forcing the issue offensively.
I mean, he has studied the post games of Michael Jordan, and being able to score at all 3 levels has made the game easy. With his strength and his turnaround jumper, he can get his shot off with ease.
And the Clippers making a change here. Green's checked in, so San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Trey Lyles checked in for Jakob Poeltl. myCareer comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for White, and it's Mills in for Ricky Rubio. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Clippers. Here's DeRozan. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, the first 9 seasons of DeMar DeRozan's career in Toronto, it had become home for him. Last season, the adversity of a trade that sent him to San Antonio.
And Smitty, a real adjustment for DeRozan, leaving behind the only NBA team he had ever known. Look at that!
Nice!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Johnson, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Free throw good, Shakur. And for a long time, JaMychal Green was mostly an energy player. But he's expanded his game lately.
Worked on developing an outside shot. He can drop a few threes from the power forward spot now, Kevin. He still has a high motor. You love the activity around the rim.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. So many NBA players now have their talented children playing in the NBA or in college and will soon be in the NBA. Smitty, whose kids stand out to you as potential superstars?
Hey, Kevin, Dale Curry, for sure.
No, wait. Okay, I could have gotten that one. Steph Curry. Who else, though? Who else catches your eye?
I think up and coming, LeBron's kid, Shaq's son, D-Wade, and that's what you love. You see a lot of these guys, and it's great for me. I remember when they were little, Kevin, and now seeing them winning championships, being able to play on that stage is unbelievable.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hills with it, trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Charlotte. Out to the right wing. Here's the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And this is where Mills kills you. Tremendous range.
Here is Shakur. Covered by Mills. Ring shot on the way, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
It's blocked, but they get it back. Lyles no good. Clippers leading by 9. There's Shakur, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And San Antonio called for the foul. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
And G drops them both. And San Antonio has possession. 11-point game. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
And G with the stuff.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Here's Mills, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Smith is checked in. Swap here for the Clippers. On the court for San Antonio, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Ricky Rubio is out there with Derek White, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And G with the stuff.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. G, in their last game against the Timberwolves, had a huge game. He had an impressive number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Zubac is checked in for Harry.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size, a 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
Rubio with it, now guarded by G. Poeltl kicks to White. Here's Aldridge. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Leonard. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Zubac.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Rubio with it. Leonard picks him up. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Shakur passes to George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Shakur and G with the stuff.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Rubio. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Outside Aldridge. DeRozan on the wing, defended by George. Out to DeRozan. Back to Aldridge. 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by George. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Clippers leading by 18. Here's Shakur. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Steve, the player tracking data is kind of an interesting thing. It's a big part of scouting now. In fact, AI can accumulate that right from the TV feed, which to me is amazing.
It is. I think if it doesn't distract or take away from our game, to have that type of information live and from a player being able to play in a game, I think is helpful for everything, for scouting, for, I would say, health reasons, for guys, conditioning. I love it, as long as it doesn't distract from the game.
That's a good point.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Passes it to DeRozan. Looking to end the run. It's tipped. Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
Give him any kind of opening, and Kawhi Leonard will make you pay at the rack.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Aldridge kicks to Rubio. Lock at 6. Lets the 3 fly.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
And that one's good, Leonard.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
Outside DeRozan. Now the dish to Rubio. And it's Aldridge, top of the key. Trying to end the drought. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Clippers, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. And they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, there's the Spurs. They have a lot of ground.
Oh, yes!
Yes! They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Pass to Pirtle. Down low. Kicks it out to Rubio. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass.
Wow! I can't believe that one.
That was incredible.
You could see he was setting that up the minute he got his hands on the ball.
Well, you got to know what you're doing if you're going to do it, if you're going to try that, right? Oh, wow.
I'm sure plenty of practice hours went into it, and that has this team fired up.
White against Leonard. White, good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next... And good! He hits it again.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for third for the most 40-point games in a season.
And you can put him in the same breath as Michael Jordan. They both can say they had 37 games of 40 or more.
Shoots a fader. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
But he recovers it.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And San Antonio shooting just 31% in the game. And the foul called on G. That's his first foul. Landry Shamet's checked in for Williams. The Spurs also with the sub. Carroll's checked in. Here's DeRozan. Rebound by the Clippers. G's got 6 rebounds here tonight. That's good for George on the assist by G. George has got his first points of the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
The shot by Carroll, no good.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Bounce pass, Aldridge. It's stolen by G. And they're running. There's Shamet. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. Now, here's Rubio. He's guarded closely. Shot to stop the run. Here's DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I can't believe he hasn't hit a shot all period. Someone else needs to step up and help close the gap.
And that one's good, Leonard.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now, here's Rubio. 5 points in the game. And he makes that one. Rubio's got his third basket of the night.
In the pick and roll, the pick and pop, Rubio usually looks to beat you with the pass. That time, creates for himself.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
And so it's Los Angeles with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Now, Che, regarding the All-Star game, you have been officially voted in for the first time. So what does it feel to have all the support of all these fans around the country?
Oh, man, it means everything to me. You know, we play this game for the fans. The NBA isn't possible without them. You know, and I'm just excited to go out there and give them a show. That's what they're paying to see, you know?
No question the fans want to see you at that game. Congratulations. Guys?
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Clippers. The two stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Lou Williams out there with G, and it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, CJ McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. The shot by Shakur, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Here's Aldridge. Green with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And George gets it to go.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Spurs. Outside DeRozan. To the middle. And it's Rubio. That time on the assist by Aldridge. 9 points for Ricky Rubio.
Aldridge is a pro's pro. Keep your eyes open to make a play for someone else.
Williams' shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Took him no time at all on that one. G's got 49 points in the game.
I don't think the D has an answer for him right now. He is just getting any shot he wants.
Pass to Pirtle. Kicks to White. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Aldridge has got 10 points in the game.
Easy chance for Aldridge, one of the best mid-range shooters in the game.
Here's Shakur. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Bounce pass, Rubio. Aldridge kicks to Rubio. Outside DeRozan. Offline with his 3.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Well, 6 of their last 10 points coming off the fast break.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside, White. To the paint. Over Green. Another one falls for San Antonio.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
Here's Shakur, and it's G finishing it off.
Shakur! Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, Steve, it's expected that we'll eventually allow 18-year-olds to enter the NBA draft. You're a proud Michigan State alum. Are you concerned players may miss something by choosing to skip the college experience?
You know, Kevin, in this situation, for sure, there's some players that I would say is going to make some mistakes and maybe come out too early and not be ready. But I think we have to allow them to have these decisions and not have these decisions taken away from them. I love college, but there are some guys that are just ready to go play in the NBA, just like other areas of life. When you're ready, you're ready.
Mills with it. Now Smith defending. Mills passes to Lyles. Johnson outside. There's the pass to Mills. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Mills has got 17.
You know, he's a streak scorer. Patty has got into a good rhythm here tonight.
There's Shakur. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Mills passes to Johnson. He gets it in there. Johnson's got his first basket.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
There's Shakur. Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Rubio against Smith. And Rubio kicks to Forbes. Back to Rubio. Shot clock at 6. No good there. Great D that time from Harrell. The Clippers have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. A shot by Shakur, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Smith outside. Inside. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Mills. He's got 17. Passes to Forbes. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. myCareer's checked in for the Spurs. Lyles passes to Carroll. Spurs passing it around. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And Los Angeles guys shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10. And maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Mills. Six to shoot. Shoots it up. Lyles no good. Lyles gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Smith. And Harkless slams it in.
Taking what the defense offers up, Smith with good vision there finds the open man.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Lyles kicks to Forbes. Pass to Carroll. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Johnson's got his second bucket.
And that's why teams work so hard to get the ball inside, to create those high-percentage looks and keep the buckets flowing.
And Shakur shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. In the game, he shot 6 of 7 from the line.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Clippers. That misses, so he splits the free throws. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. And the foul called on G. And that'll be his third foul so far. Lyles passes to Carroll. He kicks to Forbes. And here is Lyles. He's covered by Shamet. Lyles no good. The Clippers shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Shakur dishes to Harkless. It's stolen by Carroll. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 6 points. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Forbes. Makes it off the glass. He's got 7.
Right before our eyes, we're watching Forbes' game evolve, challenging there in the lane.
Well, NBA offense is requiring spacing, and Bryn Forbes, a shooter who could not be left open.
Not at all. He's a gunner, still rounding out his game, but the foundation laid is with his marksmanship. He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half, nothing in the second.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Saturday, they'll start out on the road and play the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And for the matchup with the Cavs, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And that one falls for Carroll.
Carroll doesn't get to the line a terrible amount of times for a wing player, but you know what you like about him? When he gets there, he can convert them.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Shakur. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Johnson outside. To the inside. Mills. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. Leaps for it and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. The list of contenders for the three-point contest is really interesting this year. Every one of these guys is capable of going lights out in a setting like that.
Yeah, the field is almost set, and I wouldn't want to have to make a prediction. These are all fantastic shooters. It's just a matter of who gets hot on that day.
You look at George. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend. But, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest.
Boy, did he go way up for that one.
Shakur! Filthy. Guys, just filthy.
Man, you said it, G.A.
I mean, to do that in a dunk contest, no worries. But to do it in a live game, that takes a lot of confidence.
And let's quickly jump to the 2K leaderboard to find out which point guards have been the highest scorers over the last month. You look at G, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Being at the top of that list, I mean, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give his team an offensive jolt whenever they've needed it.
He's the perfect picture of that modern point guard, a player who's so much more than just a distributor.
Los Angeles making a switch here. George is checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Johnson. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Mills passes to Lyles. That one good for 2. Lyles got 6.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Here's George, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And San Antonio called for the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the Spurs making a change here. DeRozan's checked in, and both free throws good for Paul George. 1:15 left in the third. And the pass to Lyles. And it's Carroll in the corner. And the 3 off target.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And so Aldridge will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And as the Spurs enter a new era, Patty Mills providing that carryover from their championship past.
Yes, he's taking on a big leadership role. The feisty little guard willing to speak up and teach the younger players the Spurs way of doing things.
Pirtle, he is checked in for the Spurs.
You know, he's standing 6'11" with a 7'5" wingspan. LaMarcus Aldridge prefers playing power forward, but make no mistake, he has the size to hang with the big dogs at center.
32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Carroll finds Aldridge. Not going to go that time, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. The 3 from George. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, good awareness for Mills. Catches the defender out of position, takes advantage.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Mills. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's George, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That free throw, no good. Los Angeles making a switch here. And he's good on the second. Here's DeRozan. Mills looking it over. Off target. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Well, we see these sponsorship patches on these uniforms now, Steve. This is the 3rd and final year of the test run. I think it's here to stay. What do you think?
I do too. I think the numbers have also coincided that it's here to stay. I think also the revenue. I think people love it, and I think the sponsorship helps.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. On the court right now for the Spurs. Spurs in the 2 with Carroll at the 3. It's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. And it's Mills in at the point guard. And here's Carroll. Pass to Mills. Feeds it to Aldridge. Over Green. Aldridge with it. Now Green defending. Clock at 4. The 3 from Johnson. G with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And it's Green missing. The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Lots of room. Bank shot, no good. The Clippers shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. The feed to Shakur. Smith on the wing. Here is Shakur. He's guarded by Johnson. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
All that length, Aldridge able to close airspace quickly.
Pirtle, high post. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The defensive impact of Jakob Pirtle giving the Spurs a boost. Great timing and instincts as a shot blocker.
No good on that one. And coming to San Antonio in the Kawhi Leonard trade, the Spurs hoping Pirtle can be a difference maker.
You know what, Kevin? Already their best role threat offensively. He rarely misses with his right hand in close.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Trey Lyles comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Bryn Forbes in for myCareer.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Well, Smith, the league's unveiled a new way for fans to watch. 99 cents. You get a 10-minute viewing pass for every out-of-market game. That's something.
I love it, Kevin, because I think a lot of times with social media, people are start talking about a game, and you can jump right in and get a chance to catch the most important part of the game.
And making it so affordable.
Yes, indeed. 99 cents. That sounds good to me.
Smith against Johnson. Pass to Lyles. And Forbes kicks to Lyles. Johnson against Smith. Looking to get it going. Good work defensively by Smith.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Got that one up quick. Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
This is when Ish is at his best, in space and in transition.
Pirtle, the pass to Forbes. To the middle. Here's Mills. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. And he comes up with the deuce. Here is Shakur. Smith on the wing. Shoots over Mills. Rebound San Antonio. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. The Clippers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Harkless on the wing. Smith kicks to Green. Steve, it seems like criticism of NBA officials is reaching a very interesting level. We see players, coaches, and now even executives confronting these officials over their calls.
You know, I know we love the word transparency, but I think also for these referees, because of technology as well, we're seeing these players from so many different angles. And we want to talk about, if we're coaches and executives and players, are the plays they miss. And I think that's what we're, putting too much energy in.
Forbes can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. And G with the stuff.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Inside. Shots good by Lyles. Lyles got 4 this quarter.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
First free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And G drops them both. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Lyles passes to Walker. Steve, the G League is now offering select contracts worth $125,000. They want to attract prospects straight out of high school. What do you think of that?
You know, I like it, Kevin, and I think I'd love to see that number go up and up, and I like the opportunity for some of those guys to be able to go straight out of high school. It's good for some, it's bad for others, but I think you have to give those guys that opportunity.
Pass to Milton. Here's Samanic. Kicks it to Walker. Poked loose. Now Patterson. An even 3-on-3 break. Lyles with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Lyles got 10 points here in the second half. Shakur passes to Kabengele. Here is Shakur. Down low. And another one falls.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Walker with a clean look. Gets to the corner and buries it. Walker's got his first basket of the night. Here's Shakur. And then G with the jam. Shakur.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. .149 left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Walker. Here's Lyles. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Lyles got 8 here in the quarter.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Now the pass to Shakur. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Clippers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for G.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
No good, shot missing. And the Spurs going the other way now. Passes it to Milton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Over to the wing. Johnson, wide open, he fires. No good off the back of the rim. Here is Shakur, guarded by Walker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Aldridge with it. So the Clippers winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hey, Kenny here, man. Great game. Nothing anyone could do to slow you down. When did you first start to feel that this was going to be your night?
You know what, Kenny? As a team, I knew we had a good game plan coming in. Personally, it wasn't until I saw the shot starting to fall. But these guys kept setting me up in a position where I could be successful. The level of camaraderie amongst this group, man, it's incredible, man. And I think that makes everyone better.
Yeah, great game. Continued success.
Hey, Che, need you to do some press.
Okay, cool.
Great, just take your time, stop by when you're done.
I'll see you in a sec.
Thanks.
Good.
What's up, bro? Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. No, it was so good.
Yeah?
Like all the types of food. Hey. I'll see you in 10 minutes. All right, in my office. All right.
What's up, bro? Appreciate it, man. Oh, you killed it out there, bro.
No, but you deserve something after that game.
Appreciate
All
it,
on
man.
me. I promise you that.
Little tacos? Enchiladas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
What else?
Che, congrats on making the All-Star team.
Thanks, Ted.
So tell me, how does it feel?
Man, it feels like Christmas morning, and you got all those presents underneath the tree, and Mom's cooking bacon and French toast, and everything's exactly how it should be, except I don't eat bacon.
So it feels pretty good then.
Oh, yeah, man. Feels great. Wouldn't you want to be an all-star? That's like every kid's dream right there. That and bring home the chip. But one thing at a time, you feel me?
Make sure you click the circle to subscribe to my YouTube gaming channel, and make sure you click the box to watch my previous uploads. Take care, and thanks again.